So we got the ball slam, and it's extremely basic movement, but a lot of people don't really slam the ball. Now when I first got Brittney, she's going to demonstrate kind of how we did it before any coaching happened. So go ahead and just kill that ball slam for me, Brittney. Yeah, it's just tearing it up. Just pumps me up right now, right? As the viewer, you're like, yeah! Right? No, okay, so pause. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into good posture first. So it's what you wanna do is when I teach my clients to jump, they're at the top. So they're on their toes a little bit. You can slip a credit card under the heels. Their abs are tight, their glutes are on, they're here. Okay, that's the jump. That's on the same position with the ball slam. Everything's tight. What's gonna happen is she's gonna whip her hips back, keeping her core tight, and follow through. Literally put the ball through the floor. Because it's not a ball slam unless you can flatten the floor or break the ball. That's the goal, all right? Okay, here we go. Up top, back. There you go, hit that hard. Bam, hips back. Go hips back first. Yep, set. There we go. And again, there you go, follow through harder. Huh. There we go, again. Huh. Good. Again. Huh. Good. Now, to improve it a little bit, I'm gonna let her tuck the ball behind her head like this. Yes, and now you're gonna snap that back. A lot more power there. Good, snap it again. Snap. Good. Good, now what I want her to do is breathe a little bit more intentionally. So she's gonna inhale at the top, brace, 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 and then again, just like we talked about with the hips. Go. Nice. Hear it. Let me hear it. There you go. As a trainer, you want to hear that breath. Good. And two more. Snap. There we go. One more. Whoa. Beautiful. All right. That's how it's done. There you go.
Boom.
How therapeutical was that? This is a therapy movement, okay? So if you're not slamming the ball as hard as you can't take out any frustrations. How are your frustrations feeling right now, Brittney?
They are gone.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Imagine that, just like an infomercial. Boom, 90 seconds of ball slams, all your troubles are gone. Oh. Woo! All right, so now we got Josh. He's gonna ball slam it. All right, so what I got is I want him to pivot. Okay, so what he's gonna do is gonna rip the ball to the side. His left leg is actually gonna come up with his heel to actually help his hips get across. And he's gonna pick the ball from here and then swip it all the way back up top, using his core to turn that and his hips to turn it as well. Okay, the thing is he wants to pay attention to his connection with the ground. A lot of people when they get into punches, they get real flighty up on their toes. We want to stay down because that's where all the power comes from. It seems counterintuitive because you're putting a ball onto the ground, but it's the same thing. If you're connected to the ground and you try to throw something in the ground, it's gonna be a lot more forceful than you not being. All right, so go ahead and hit that, man. Good. Rip. Nice. Rip. Nice. Now what I want is every time he does it, he wants to concentrate on not moving other than the slam. There we go. Yep, concentrate, focus. There we go. Abs are tight. Abs are tight. There we go. There we go. Good, one more. Beautiful. Nice. So as you notice, when I cued abs are tight, he was a little loose and he was a little off balance, but once I chimed in, he tightened that up, he didn't move. That was the last about 4 or 5 slams, okay? So make sure you stay tight. All right, rolling into the next one. Okay, right back, good to go? All right, he's a beast. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in a little implementation with some wrestling tactics, all right? So he's gonna slam this. I'm actually gonna go with a heavier ball. With most ball slams, you do not want to use a ball that you cannot forcibly throw on the ground, okay? So if I ask him to use a 20-pound ball and he can't get a big smash and he's getting a louder one with the 12, I want him to do that because when it comes to power, you're not good with the heaviest weight possible. You're better with a weight between 50 and 70% and you can generate as much force with, okay? This one, it's gonna help him stay on the ground a little bit and we're more necessarily concentrated on him spinning and then him getting back up quickly and then putting power into the slam, just like you would an opponent, all right? Let's go hit it, man. I'll step out. Get it. Trap, spin. Good. You can hit a 360, bam, or 180. Bam, nice. Good. Snap, abs tight. Oh, there we go, swing. Nice, abs tight. Bam. Good, glutes on at top. Glutes on. Here we go. Glutes on, abs tight. Bam. Feel that power difference? Again, glutes on, abs tight. Wham. Beautiful. One more spin. Get it. Last one. Get it. Huh. Nice. Yes. That's how it's done. As you can tell, look at Josh. This dude is cardio machine and he's breathing hard. That's the key. Right now his heart rate's about 90% of that's where we want it, and then I'm gonna let it come right back down. Okay, he's gonna take a quick breather and we're gonna do the hardest version of it yet. Good shit. Here we go. So we're gonna go center. He's gonna shuffle. He's gonna take it from the side, rip it across like we saw again, and then shuffle again to get back to center, and then change directions, all right? So see if you can follow along. All right, let's get it. Swing. Boom. Good. Hit. Hit. Nice. Pivot. Boom. There we go. Good. Stay connected. There you go. Hit it again. Good. Pivot. Boom. Good. Pivot. There we go. Nice. Good. One more. Here we go. Last one. Get it. Pivot. Pivot. Yeah. Pivot. Nice. Oh, he's still going. You can't stop this man. That's good stuff right there. That's how you do work. If you don't do work like that and you're not looking like that, I mean, he's only done like 1-2 sets now. And he's already dripping, okay? So that's what the output takes. I mean, where do you think your heart rate's at right now?
Dude, he's gotta be
at least 100. At least 100%. That's all we shoot for, 100%. Now, the key here is what I want him to do is get his heart rate down as fast as possible, okay? What that's gonna entail is a little diaphragmatic breathing. So a lot of fighters, a lot of athletes I get, they're all breathing from up here. Okay, so the key is if I can get my hands under his rib cage and he breathes without my fingers moving, well, that's not good. So when he breathes out, his should pop out like that. Do you see that? So when you inhale, that should pop out. So breathe through here. Yeah, there you go. So my hands cannot stay under his rib cage right here if he's breathing through his diaphragm. So if you're not breathing through diaphragm, you're breathing through here, which is gonna stress all this up here. And guess what? Next time you get put in a guillotine, you're gonna get hurt. Right?
Yep.
Beautiful. All right.